Hi, I'm Michael Newrock, and this is a swing trade sell example as an aggressive trade type on the 4-hour time frame. So these are the examples that we're looking at here. Of course, they're picked up by Trend Profiteer, so it's just always good to be able to identify them and be able to, confirm the trade based on your experience. So going over the rules, we have a bidirectional blue arrow in place for the overall trend direction. No more than 3 arrows are pointing down for the sell. I'm just going to place the marker right here of where these sell trade examples occur. I'll just place the horizontal line on that one first. I'll get rid of that one, and we'll come back to that one in a second. So just going over this example, of course, the arrow is displayed at the close of the candle that created the signal. So in this case, bidirectional market in place, red or trend follower is red. The yellow moving average is below the gray moving average. The price is equal to or below the yellow moving average. RSI is 50 or below. It's just a little bit above 50 in this case. And with the MACD, we have 2 consecutive green bars, at least 2 consecutive green bars is what we need. We have 2 in this case, followed by a red histogram bar that is below the 0 line. Now, it doesn't need to be below the signal line as long as it's red and below the 0 line. And that's all we need to look for in a swing trade. And for our stop, we'd put it just above the slow moving average. So I always like to place it a little above on sells and a little below on buys. So say 30 pips. And you can see here as a classic example of why you want to do that, because sometimes the market will do the unexpected. In this case, it spiked up and faked an upward move only to come back down. So let's just go back to here. 30 pips for our stop would have just survived that. And looking at our targets, we've got 30 pips here, giving us a 1-to-1 reward to risk ratio. 60 pips here, giving us a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. 90 pips here, giving us a 3-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Just make the 120 pips actually pretty comfortably for a 4-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Now we may have survived this, we may not have. If we did, then it went all the way down to just on 180 pips, giving us a 6-to-1 reward to risk ratio based on the 30 pips that we risked when we took this trade. Now, let's have a look at this example. And this one was a lot more cleaner. There's no spikes, and it dropped like a stone as soon as the signal was created. So let's have a look. Okay, so stop just above the slow moving average. It's only about 13 pips, but let's say we placed it, well, say 25 pips. Again, we like to give it a little bit of room. And in this case, much cleaner. So 25 pips would have been hit right here, straight away almost. 50 pips here, giving us a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. 75 pips here, 3-to-1. Yes, we made 4-to-1 reward to risk ratio, all on that nice little move. If we had survived it further, then we would have made probably about, let's see, 167 pips. So we easily made 150 pips, giving us a 6-to-1 reward to risk ratio on this swing trade, as well as this swing trade as well. So that concludes this example for a swing within a trend trade on an aggressive trade type on the 4-hour time frame. Till next time, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.